Wayne. Mr. Wayne, he was amazing to let us come out and kind of interview him in depth. You probably saw him on our recent video, but I mean, he told me he had a collection. I didn't really expect that. We assumed like 4 cars. It ended up being like way more than that.
I met my wife 50 odd years ago, and in 1968 I was driving one of these, and a car just like this. And for the last 10 years, even though I've had a lot of other cars, I've been looking for the right 64 Chevy Impala SS. I found this one. 10 years I looked, 204 cars, this was the 205th. I've owned this car for 25 years. It's a 65 Corvette, again a 327-300, all numbers matching all the way through, but I've had this car a very long time. It was purported to be Zora Argus Duntov's wife's car that was shipped by mistake with a 4-speed. It was supposed to be an automatic. Can't prove it, but I've had several Corvette people tell me that that's what this car is. One thing about Florida, it has a whole lot of dead people. When they drop dead, I sometimes chase down the estate from time to time. This car, the guy went out to wash the car one morning. His wife came to get him for breakfast, and he was dead as a doornail.
Oh, no.
This came out of Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. I've got a picture of Dale Earnhardt Sr. delivering the car to the original owner. One thing that Earnhardt Chevrolet did was they put all the engine trim on this to make them all look different.
Now, I also noticed something very similar to the Plymouth in the other video. I see the names on the cars on this one here.
My wife is a motorhead. We were married for 3 months, and I sent her to automotive tech school. She can set points, change spark plugs, change oil, rotate tires, and she's good at it.
Do you remember in the other video we talked about that guy that had a red Corvette and he had a sign that he was looking for a woman that could do all those things?
Yeah.
Mr. Wayne already had her. That's unfair.
I figured that out back in the 60s.
For your story, you mentioned, you know, we're near an airport, pretty much an airport.
You're on an airport. The runway's my backyard.
Exactly. The airport is the backyard. You were mentioning some cool stories about some drug runners.
Well, we've been here 31 years. We used to be laying in bed at night, and we'd have DC-3s, 4s coming in when the engines pulled back. And the next morning, we'd go down and we'd find grass, marijuana, call it what you want, where they threw the bales out and then crashed through the gate. And in the course of doing that, it was pretty active for a while. This can accommodate about anything that flies, and it's packed and it's smooth. We have planes in here almost every night for a while when I first moved in. If they come in, they just roll to the end. Then when they take off, they leave the lights out when they landed. All of this stuff, when I was sick, I was not able to do much for a while. This is the Elvis Presley chair, which is another story. Elvis back in 1957 was friends with Cadillac, so he didn't like his barber's chair. So he got with some engineer, a designer at Cadillac, and they built, I don't know how many of these, I've heard different numbers, 14, 17, something like that. I found this one, found a picture of it on Craigslist, called the guy down in Tampa. He said, you got to come and get it, but you got to move it. So when I got there, he was on the 3rd floor in a condo complex, and this was his smoking chair out on the deck outside. Wow. So I had to rent a crane to get it down.
Wow.
But I did go to Graceland, and I saw the right one. This is in the right color. It's the way he did them, with all the chrome. You can see all the chrome all the way around the thing, which makes it kind of unusual.
So guys, check it out. So apparently we got beef with another YouTuber out here. It's not even that serious, but so apparently we did our dollar skit dumb video. It's whatever, having fun with it. And then the guy, one time I went to go ask him, and he said, no, I'm not interested. I have my own YouTube channel. Not a problem.
No problem.
That's cool. That's all cool. So Reggie goes up to talk to the guy today. I guess he didn't recognize Reggie. And goes up to Reggie, and Reggie asked him, would you be willing to do a car review or interview? And the guy's like, yeah, that's cool. And, oh, that's fine. He says, but as long as it's not one of those dollar videos, because some kids last week were asking me to do it. I just don't play it. I just don't do stuff like that.
Bro, I was like, we're those kids. Well, here's my message for you, sir. Blessings on your YouTube channel. Hope you get all the views.
For real, man. But dude,
subscribers in the world.
Dude, when you're a local YouTuber, we're all trying to grow together.
Exactly.
So it's like, why would you try to be so toxic? You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I don't see you with blonde hair.
With blonde hair?
Blonde hair.
Maybe
yeah.
pink.
Pink?
never know, man.
Hey, it's 2021. You can't judge anymore.
Hey, you can't judge.
How else am I going to gain my 3 seconds of fame?
That's right. Look at
Y'all
that.
got hours of it. I already get 3 seconds.
Well, we got hours, but I don't know if it's fame.
I don't know if it's fame. Yeah,
Not yet.
more hours of laughter.
Yeah.
We normally don't do bikes, but
Hey, sometimes you got to change it up.
those bikes are nice, man.
A good change of pace.
Would you rather have that one, or would you have this Harley here?
I'd want that one right there.
Right here? This one.
Oh yeah, fished up pipes, nice little 8 hangers. It's probably too much bike for me, man. I probably drop it.
Yeah, them little legs ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
with
that
them
ain't
bikes. Nah,
doing it. I
bro.
got chicken legs, bro.
You got chicken legs,
Gotta get my strength up.
and that's not a black joke. I'm just saying. What? Oh my gosh, why you gotta take it that way, bro? I like this one. The simplicity of it. It's a thong bike.
It's not a thong bike.
It's a thong bike. Because when you get up, the bike is still, you're gonna have to pull it out of your foot. Tell me about this bike, bro.
I started with a f***ed up motor and a f***ed up transmission, and I built the whole bike.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so a guy hijacked our interview, and now, yeah, it's getting kind of, you know, just that awkward person that just walks in and then just keeps on talking. That's our guy. Yeah. How long did it take you to do this bike here?
Like 3 months.
3 months to make a whole bike?
I bored, stroke, and up the compression on the motor, and it's got dual spark SCD heads. Rebuilt the transmission, BDL belt drive. I built the frame from scratch. I built the tank. I did the seat.
Now tell me, who riding on this thing? Cause that
It's
ain't
king
for
and
no
queen
big
seat.
person.
You ain't sitting back there. I don't do.
Hey, it's 2021, bro. Don't be judging people.
I don't do nuts to butts. I was drunk when I painted it.
Well,
I was just about to ask
you do a great job for the drum.
No, I was fucking drunk.
Well,
I was so drunk, I barely remember doing it, and I should not have driven home.
How about this? I'll let you start it if I could just sit on that.
if you mess up the bike, it's gonna cost him $25 to fix it.
No, it's not gonna cost. No, it's gonna cost more than that.
He just said it only cost him $130 to build the bike.
Frame.
Hey,
It's like
just, we're just
$130
gonna,
in raw material.
This is comfortable, bro.
Yeah? You better make sure you wear deodorant.
When you build the whole bike to your measurements,
Yeah.
it comes out so much more comfortable than just going down to a dealer.
He's selling us the bike. Yeah.
20 grand.
20. He said 20,000 pesos.
No.
That's like $5.
No.